All right, guys, so y'all know I've gotten like 100, almost 200 new subscribers since the last time I posted this video. Y'all know I got to rehash things. That's the thing about me. Not only do I have so much information to share with y'all, it's just things that have to be rehashed. I've always made, and I'll leave this video in a link, the complete video, but right now we're just going to suck up the energy. You know, some of y'all know I grew up like a mile away from the old Chicago Stadium, and I tell you, life really seems like a dream because the Chicago Bulls was part of my teenage years, and I felt like I can do anything. I think it had a large part to do with why I could dunk a basketball, only being 5'11", you know, at the age 16, being a chubby kid. But seeing the Bulls win like that from age 11 all the way to 18, that had a really strong, how do you say? That really, it was like being around this energy. I mean, guys, only people from Chicago can understand the energy that was around the Chicago Bulls. And me growing up on the west side of Chicago, staying a mile away from the stadium, I mean, it was just like I was into it, guys. The energy was so freaking good. I felt like I can do anything. I felt like because of the Jordan and the Bulls, I felt like Chicago, there was nobody better than me. I was born in the best city. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, when you really think about it, Chicago really is a magical place. We'll talk about that later. Even the word Chicago itself, what is Chicago? Where does that come from? What does that mean? You know, Goddess always talks about the city you're born in, how it means a lot, you know. But anyway, guys, the energy. And it was a lot of mysticism surrounding Chicago Bulls. First of all, they took the video talking about the Star Series and how it's associated with Michael Jordan being number 23. Star System Series. Well, I can't find that video on YouTube. If I do find it, I'll put in a link. Nevertheless, I'll put this particular video in a link. But I explained to you guys how the old Chicago Stadium, they would never make a stadium. Y'all don't understand how loud that thing was. Because when they announced the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan came out, it made every single hair. I didn't know I had hair on my back. It made every single hair stand up on your body. It was a spiritual experience to go to a Chicago Bulls stadium. They don't have, guys, the energy, that energy is gone. They don't have that energy no more. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all probably y'all might get a spiritual experience just from me doing this video and seeing the starting lineup. It's like, what happened to the NBA? Guys, there's no energy left. It's gone. That energy is gone. That's why I have to go back and keep watching stuff like this to bring the energy back up within me. But this stuff had a lot to do with my upbringing, guys, having a winning mentality, feeling like nobody can beat you, having a lot of self-esteem. Let's watch the starting lineups, and then I'm going to say something about it. Also, understand that this starting lineup is a ritual. You understand? I'll leave the star system. It's all about the Star System Series. It's all about ancient Egypt. They announced John before Michael. John means Elijah in Hebrew. Michael means one who's like God. And then when Horace Grant comes out, Horus. And then you got the book. Guys, this whole thing is a ritual. And at the end of it, you're going to see Phil Jackson is like under some kind of spell. And then he snaps out of it when guys, I'm telling you, y'all don't. I told y'all, man. People don't know the ass from a hole in the ground. Y'all don't know everything is sign, symbols, and ritual in this life. And this starting lineup, Chicago Bulls, this is a ritual, ancient Egyptian ritual. Okay, so let's get to it. Also understand the Chicago Stadium was built for this acoustic sound. They don't make stadiums like this anymore, guys. I don't care what stadium you go to, you will never hear a noise like I heard in this stadium when they announced the Chicago Bulls, and especially when Michael Jordan came out. Oh my God, it was an outer body spiritual experience. Let's take a look at it.
Been described as barn-like, which meant that people's cheers could bounce off the walls and ceilings. The building included a fabled organ, which had 6 keyboards and 3,663 pipes that rumbled the arena. From both the organ and the tens of thousands of fans that can congregate in it, the stadium was known to be the loudest place in the city and was called the Madhouse on Madison. In addition,
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Chicago Bulls welcome the world's greatest fans to the Chicago Stadium. Tonight's Game 1 of the NBA Finals is between the Portland Trail Blazers and your Chicago Bulls. And now for tonight's lineups. First for the visiting Portland Trail Blazers. At forward from Maryland, 6'8",
So there you have it, guys.